The blitz flag is thrown. There's your first down and a lot more for Demaryius Thomas. Swing and a shot by Freeman. Deep into the night. Back-to-back homers for the Braves. Blake Griffin will turn. Shoot a three for the win. Found. They go. They got the big win. They go.
All right. Good evening. It's Tuesday. You know what that means. It's time for the number one sports podcast in the world. On sports for you. Live on YouTube. I'm John. Mark and Nick Cruz will be on the way. And it's a Tuesday. So it's a Cody Tuesday. Our guy Cody of Ballers and Braves here on another Tuesday.
What's up, everybody?
How you feeling as we're getting ready for this holiday weekend coming up?
Hey man. I'm we've kind of gotten to the commercial aspect of it, but it's football and eating. It's pretty much it, So that's how it is, dude.
Same here. I'm gonna be doing the same thing and some more because that's obviously my daughter's birthday is Black Friday, so I got some business.
She's big 9, right?
Yeah, she'll be 9 next year. She'll be the big. She'll be the big $1 next year.
Oh God!
$1 next year, yeah, man. It's already starting. It's crazy. Who was out over the weekend? What up, Sam? What up, Bella? It was out over the weekend. Man. She was. Yeah, wanted to go. She wanted to break the bank at Claire's. So I was like, all right, here we go. So yeah, we got some stuff to talk about today. Obviously, we'll definitely. Yeah, she'll be driving next week. Yeah, not my car. She won't. Say Bebe's kids. But we got lots of stuff to talk about. Obviously, we'll talk a little NBA. We'll talk some definitely talk about college and the football on this Thanksgiving holiday weekend. And obviously, there's a lot of stuff that's going down. We got some news today about gold jackets to talk about, and obviously the latest college football playoff rankings are out, and so we'll definitely get into those. So I want to get into an NBA story. One NBA story, another one we'll save for when Mark and Nick get here because I didn't want all of us to talk about it as a whole. But This was no surprise here. We heard this story. We heard this news pretty much before the season, and it became, I guess, it felt the seemed to be newsworthy this weekend, and that was at the end of the season, Chris Paul's retiring after 21 years in the NBA, 12-time All-Star, I think 11-time All-NBA. Obviously, he was a Rookie of the Year in 06, 05, 06, and obviously never got that elusive ring, but obviously now he's back with the Clippers, pretty much playing a vet role, sitting at the end of the bench. So, obviously, you had him. You got a chance to see a little bit of CP3 when he was with the Rockets. You pretty much knew this was coming. So, what was your reaction to hearing that it's official about CP3? Even though this was pretty much a full
I figured that this year he was probably. I mean, before the season started, I felt like he was probably done after this season. That's even if he played. Like I kind of I had this feeling like he might not even play. I mean, I don't know. But CP3, if anybody knows, pays attention to him, I feel like dude is still super mad young at heart, but he's gotten to the part now in his life where he wants to watch his son becoming because I feel like we kind of grew up with him and his son, because of going, just having him in commercials and watching the NBA and stuff like that. But I feel like that he deserves every accolade that he's received at this point. I wish he'd have got a title. He's one of those dudes that are right off into the sunset, kind of like those Dan Marinos of the football world. Like CP3 is one of those guys that, damn it, he should have had one, but he never got one because he was good enough to make one, but he was just there was always a better team, or there was always I mean, and let's just say there was always LeBron in the league. You know what I mean? Like there was always LeBron in the league. There was always, I mean, there was Kobe in the league when Chris Paul was in the West for years and years and years, you know? So I just feel like that he deserves one, but I don't think that at this point that a ring would define him anyway. Like his defense and the way that he was on the floor. So I feel like that's what defined him. And I'm one of those people that I may sound stupid, but I think he's easily top 10 point guard of all time. There is a part of me that says he could scoot into the top 5, just pure point guard. I'm not talking about shooters. I'm not talking about all the other things. I'm talking about just pure point guard play. I think that there's a possibility. He's easy top 10. There, you can make a case for top 5.
Definitely one of the best point guards of all time. It sucked he never got a ring. But unfortunately, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Absolutely.
And obviously, so we'll definitely
best player to ever play for the Hornets franchise. My personal opinion.
Well, obviously, we're talking about all instances of the Hornets. So you're talking about him. You're talking about Lonzo, Larry Johnson, Glenn Rice.
Yes. I honestly think CP3 was that in all instances of the Hornets, like just the original Charlotte, then the New Orleans, Oklahoma City version, and the Hornets in general. I'm not saying when they turn to the Bobcats and all that shit, but no, I'm talking about Hornets all time. I think CP3, in my personal opinion, I think he's better. I think he's better than Zoe, and I think he's better than Grandma. So, and if people are watching and they don't know who Grandma is, go look it up.
Shout out. We actually had a discussion about him on Saturday. But yeah, it's so it's hate to see him go. Obviously, he's obviously now the end of the road, but he will be a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's in the Hall of Fame right now because obviously this past summer it was October. The Redeem team went into the Naismith Hall of Fame, and obviously he was a key part of that squad with Kobe and LeBron and D Wade and Dwight Howard and Jason Kidd and Tayshaun Prince and all those guys, Chris Bosh, Melo. He was a key part of that squad, and hate to see him go, but it's time. Father Time's undefeated, and he's another example of it. So, wanted to wish CP3 the best on his retirement, and hopefully he has a good, as obviously his post career, see what happens there. He goes into TVs. He go back to try to work for the union. I mean, we'll see what the future holds for one Chris Paul Sr. So,
what's up, JoJo? What's up, Faith? I didn't see you guys. I didn't see the comment. I was too in depth into this.
Yeah, 2/3 of the Chaos Collective was in the comments, obviously here. So Nick said I just heard from Nick. He'll be here in my 15 minutes. I want to go to. Let's go to college football right quick. Then we'll go heavy NFL, and then go heavy on the NFL. So obviously now the new college rankings are out, and obviously we got 2 more weeks of rankings until the actual rankings are official and the playoff is set. So here how the rankings went. Obviously Ohio State 1, Indiana 2, Texas A&M 3, Georgia 4. Your Georgia Bulldogs are 4. Texas Tech is 5, Oregon 6, Ole Miss 7, Oklahoma 8, Notre Dame 9, Alabama 10, BYU's 11, Miami is 12. And here's the here's the kicker. BYU is going to be one of the first teams out, and Utah's going to be one of the first teams out because at 24, Tulane obviously is going to get in there as a group of 5. So here's how the latest bracket will look if the playoffs started today. And it looked like this. Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, Georgia will all get buys into the quarterfinals. Texas A&M, they obviously are right now the best team in the Big 12, so they'll get a home game. They get a home game. Then you got Oregon getting an at-large bid, Ole Miss getting an at-large bid. We'll talk about them in a second because they've been in the news. We talked about it a little bit on Friday. And then Oklahoma will get the last home game. Then you got Notre Dame. It's going to get a playoff game. Alabama getting a large bid. Alabama getting a large bid. This is where it gets tricky. You saw me just talk about this right now with Miami's ranked number 12. However, they would be number 11 in the bracket because they're right now the current leaders in the ACC.
Yeah.
Which would mean BYU is out. The next team would be Utah, and they're in the Big 12, so they're out as well because you still have to have one more conference champion in there. And right now, Tulane is the highest group of five right now, and they would hold the 12th spot. So Ohio State, Indiana, A&M, Georgia get the buys. We would get Texas Tech versus Tulane. You get Oklahoma versus Notre Dame. You get Oregon versus JoJo's Hurricanes, and we get Ole Miss versus Bama. Cody, floor is yours. What you make of these?
I mean, this is really unchanged. I think I still don't like Notre Dame at 9. I absolutely don't like them at 9. I don't think it's. I mean, that shit is just total bullshit, to be honest. Like, I think Bama. I think Notre Dame has 2 losses, but Bama has 2 losses to better teams. I feel like their team losses are better. And then they obviously have a win over us, the Bulldogs, at 4. So I feel like they have the quality of wins that are better because Notre Dame's best win is against fucking Miami. Mm-hmm. Or they got beat by Miami, right? They got beat by Miami. So Miami,
they lost Miami the first game of the season.
Yeah. So Miami's best win is against Notre Dame, obviously. And then Notre Dame, I mean, they beat USC and they beat who else? Beat up on the ACC, but they're obviously not the best team in the ACC. I mean, they're in the ACC, so they are independent. So it's weird. I'm sorry if you're anybody's out there that's a Notre Dame fan.
You said that. Yeah, here comes Fat.
Yes, it is. Yeah, Fat. I'm sorry. Notre Dame, I'm a hater, so it is what it is. I put their ass at 10. Put them at 10 because I just feel like they don't have a conference. They should be punished for that. Like, I just feel like you should be punished for that. But it is what it is. Hey, whatever. They're going to get their ass kicked in the second round anyway, so it doesn't really matter. They're not going to beat Ohio State no matter what. So it is what it is. I think they have a better chance of if we end up at 2 or 3, I think they have a better chance with the SEC schools. I'm just going to say that myself, that they have a better chance with the SEC schools than they do with Ohio State because Ohio State's going to just mop the floor with them. So
what about what
you do? You do. You have one in basketball. You need one in football. You're in the ACC. Come on. Just be ACC and just be done with it. Come on, Fat. You know this. Like, it is what it is, dude. Like, come on.
I said, when you tried to join the Big Ten a decade ago, they said, go cry. They said, no, so cry me a river.
Oh, no. I would love to see you in the ACC. Just be in the ACC and just win the fucking thing. Like, it is what it is. Like, you guys would just win it every year. Like, you would essentially be Bama of the ACC because the ACC sucks. They're just terrible. They're just really bad. So, I don't know. But it is what it is.
I look at this bracket, like you said, it's pretty much nothing much really unchanged. I think the interest to see is what's going to happen with the ACC because obviously right now Miami is leading, but everyone keeps – I'm looking at these weekly shows on ESPN. Reese Davis keeps hinting at we got to keep an eye on what's going on with Virginia. So obviously that's going to be Virginia and Miami will probably be the ACC championship. But I like I have no problem with the bracket this year because they're going by the best 5 teams as opposed to just showing priority to conference champions, which I think was not in the best way to determine who should get in the playoff or not. And now look what it's done. We got all the good teams here right now. Meaning how you feel about them, but
I just think that we'll get a shuffle just for Conference Sunday after Conference Sunday. I mean Saturday, like conference week, conference championships. I think that you'll have the Big Ten champ at 1, and unless for some reason Ohio State loses to Indiana, which would totally make things weird. And then whichever, I think that the Big Ten champ is 1, the SEC champ is 2, and then your 2 at large best 3 and 4 will be there. So, but I think that's what changes. I think those 1 through 4 is what will make the bigger difference, like change.
Okay. Let's get into another college story. I find my feet. I
got one about my own team here. The 100 mile an hour police chase. We got to stop that shit.
Lord.
Bruh. Like we might as well just be the Georgia race cars, because I am tired of this fucking driving stupid and doing dumb shit. Like this offensive lineman gets dismissed from the team because he's driving 100 mile an hour with a bunch of kids in a car, and his mom got pulled over, and he flies by the cop after his mom was pulled over he's in a BMW X5. So I'm like, there you go. There's part of the problem. And then now he's pulled over and he gets cut. You play stupid games. You win stupid prizes.
Mm-hmm.
Did we not learn anything? Have we not learned anything from the whole Jalen Carter thing with the crash that killed that kid and that staffer? Like, did we not learn anything? Like, I swear to God, it's just do we have is there an underground racing league in the Georgia Bulldogs locker room? Like, I just don't understand.
It's sad.
Don't understand.
And obviously, this is just something that just keep going on down in Athens. I don't understand. Nobody really understanding, but we got to keep.
And now that kid's football career is possibly shelved. I mean,
he got another story where like a backup lineman's facing some felony charges. Is that what I saw?
That's him. That's part of the thing.
So the kid who with the racing, he's also the one that's facing the felony charges.
Yeah. So basically, what happened was his mom was in a car, and he was in a car, and like he was in his BMW, and he had like his younger siblings in the car with him, and his mom got pulled over by a cop somewhere in Georgia, like outside of Athens, and then his mom got pulled over, and he had behind his mom, and he flies by the cop with his mom that had pulled over his mom, flies by them at over 100 miles an hour. The cop leaves his mom, gets in the car, and this kid is running from the police, doing over 100 with his siblings in the back. So that was the felony. The felony charges was basically endangerment of minors and fleeing from the scene and evading arrest. So, and then his mom got charged as well. So, because I think she drove off. So yeah, stupid things. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, and now y'all be remembered by, oh yeah, I went to the University of Georgia, but yeah, you got fucking cut from the team because you were stupid. Stupid. So go play junior college ball somewhere, because that's all you're ever going to get now.
Makes zero sense.
Because you're not Jalen Carter.
That's it.
Your talent's not gonna outweigh this.
You will be tolerated until you're tolerated enough. That is the statement. I want to get to this. let me get to LSU. There's two stories with LSU I want to get to. I want to get to first, obviously. Let's get to the story. Obviously, that's pretty much going to be the climax to this current story, and that's what's going on with Lane Kiffin. So obviously we know Ole Miss is playing in the Egg Bowl against Mississippi State on Friday. But obviously, that's the Brian Kelly one. My bad. Well, let's go here then. All right. But I'm gonna get to the Lane Kiffin one in a second. But obviously, this story with Brian Kelly is interesting. So Brian Kelly, we all know, right, was fired as the head coach at LSU. Obviously, he has this huge $54 million buyout that obviously is keeping him clearly from right now getting the job. So this news broke last night that LSU is pretty much making it impossible for Brian Kelly to get a job. I'm going to read a statement from Brian Kelly's attorney on why this is on about this. So here's the story. Obviously, the saga between LSU and its former coach Brian Kelly continues to delve into the bizarre after ESPN revealed that Kelly's lawyer sent a letter to the university over its claim that the football coach had not been formally terminated. In the letter, Kelly's lawyer claims that because of the situation, it has made it nearly impossible for him to land another football coaching job. As you know, there is absolutely no basis to LSU's contrived positions that Coach Kelly was not terminated or that causes existed for such termination, the letter stated per ESPN. LSU's conduct, including its failure to confirm that Kelly was terminated without cause and its unsupported allegations of misconduct on the part of Coach Kelly, have made it nearly impossible for Coach Kelly to secure other football-related employment. LSU conduct continues to harm Coach Kelly, particularly during this critical hiring period. The letter was sent on November 18th to LSU Athletic Director Verge Asbury and Board of Supervisors member John H. Carmouche. It also states that Kelly reserves the right to seek any and all damages to the fullest extent permitted by law for any interference that occurs in any potential job candidacy. This saga, of course, was brought to Kelly and LSU to the point that has been an odd one. LSU fired Kelly on October 26th after the Tigers fell to Texas A&M, and at the time, then athletic director Scott Woodward says the decision was performance-based. Woodward himself was fired a few days later after he was lambasted by Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry, who flat out said Woodward would not be making the next coaching hire. Kelly then filed a lawsuit earlier this month alleging that LSU told his reps that Woodward didn't have the authority to fire Kelly and that he has not been formally terminated. The lawsuit also alleges that the school said it was firing Kelly for cause, and in turn that would impact the $54 million buyout of his contract. There we got to the heart of the matter. The suit filed by Kelly is asking that a Louisiana state judge issue a declaratory judgment that the coach was fired without cause and is owed the full price of his buyout. It is the first move since the suit was filed. The LSU Board of Supervisors voted to authorize new University President Wade Rose to send Kelly a formal notice of termination. All of this is playing out while LSU has been trying to fill the role with Ole Miss coach Lane Kiffin mulling over jobs in Baton Rouge, Florida, or staying with the Rebels at Ole Miss. My resident attorney, I was in SEC, brother. What do you make of this mess with Brian Kelly?
I was looking at it. I was reading along with you. So first off, this couldn't have happened in a more confusing I'm not talking about Louisiana, but more fucking confusing state for it to happen in, because Louisiana, what we consider in the other 49 states of America, we use what's called English common law. Okay. We use the English common law because obviously most of our laws came down the pike from when we were colonized by the English. Louisiana, can anybody guess what their law might be? It's French. It's Napoleonic law. So their laws are a little bit different. They're a little bit different. No, that's a joke. That's a funny joke. They're a little bit different. And to be an attorney in LA is just, I mean, in Louisiana, let's say that Louisiana is very difficult. And because, like I said, you're not trained that way. But Louisiana is just like most states. It's an at-will state when it comes to employment, so they can fire you without cause. The only thing is here with cause, he needed the cause because, or he wanted to be fired without cause because that will make his contract be fulfilled, right? But with cause, if they find a reason, hey, you were just basically like, for any Joe Blow, like if you're doing something stupid on the clock, they can fire you for cause because you've done something stupid, right? And so let's just say this here, what he did was stupid, and they're saying like behavioral or stuff that's detrimental to LSU. That's cause. So they can say, we don't have to pay you because we fired you for doing something that we told you not to do or that you're not supposed to do. But he wants to say, I was fired because I didn't do anything wrong. They just let me go. I didn't do anything wrong. They just fired me for no reason. And the declaratory judgment that he's asking for from the judge is basically saying, hey, Mr. Judge, I was fired for no reason. Please tell them that I was fired for no reason. And so I could get my contract fully paid out. So I don't think that there's going to be enough saying that he was fired for cause, but they have said that after the fact. And you have the governor of Louisiana involved. You have the new president of the university who formerly fired him with cause. So I don't think this is going to go away anytime soon. There's going to be a lot of, we say, drunk punching back and forth for a while. So I don't think it's going to go away. And the damages for him not getting hired somewhere else because it looks like shit. Like no one's really said that's what's harming him is he's fired with cause or without cause, basically like anybody else. You get fired from a job and it doesn't really say why you were fired, but there's investigation going on the whole time that you were fired with cause because you did something stupid. That goes on your resume or that goes to any employer going forward. So that's going to harm you getting a job. But here he's suing them because you're saying I got fired for doing the job wrong when I just got fired. So that's harming me getting a job going forward. So that's the thing. Like it makes it what they're saying is makes him look bad. He doesn't want to look bad. So that's why he's suing them for saying that he looks bad. So I think that this is not going to go away anytime soon. And Brian Kelly is going to be unemployed for a little bit, I think.
Mark, what you make of this? Brian Kelly, now he's trying his best to make sure he gets his $54 million, but obviously he thinks he was fired without cause. LSU says they do have cause. Does he have a case here based on everything you heard from Cody?
I would think he was fired with cause. It wasn't good enough to keep his coaching job.
I just want to see exactly what they'll come out with. Actually, what is the cause? I mean, like actual details, and then whatever LSU comes up with, that's going to tell us yay or nay if he's going to get this or not. This is not James Franklin who got fired just because he couldn't win the big one, right? This is Brian Kelly signed up for this big deal and you just really fucking sucked. You just sucked. It is what it is. And In my world, in college football, maybe that's written in that the cause is you just sucked. But I don't know, like, what exactly they're going to come up with.
Which leads to the other story that's obviously involving LSU, and obviously I hinted at the end of the article by Brian Kelly, and that's obviously the impending hire. Them trying to hire Lane Kiffin as their new coach. So Lane Kiffin obviously is at Ole Miss, and he's being told by LSU, by Ole Miss's AD, that he has until after the Egg Bowl on Friday against Mississippi State to make a decision about his future. You see the story here. They're reportedly set to offer him $90 million contract with additional commitment of $25 million in roster cash. An announcement on Kiffin's future is expected after the Egg Bowl. We've been talking about this since Friday. The reports started coming out that this could be happening probably in the next 2 weeks. Start with you, Mark. We talked about this on Friday. What happens how does this Lane Kiffin situation end?
I think I expressed on here that I think he's gonna end up at LSU. It's gonna be hard for him to turn down either LSU or Florida. But LSU coming with the $90 million, that's hard to turn down. Especially he can get Coach O there too.
The plan was the story that I read. I was listening to Mason Ireland on Friday. Somebody texted John Ireland in the middle of the show and said Lane Kiffin to LSU in 2 weeks, and he's bringing Coach O to be his defensive line coach. And obviously, everyone know when Lane was here at USC, Coach O was his defensive line coach and one of his top recruiters. So obviously, we know what Coach O meant for LSU going there. Obviously, after they fired Les Miles, he took over the job, and they ended up winning the national championship the next year with that loaded team with Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and Thad Moss.
Derek Stingley Jr.
on the defensive side. And obviously, Joe Brady was the offensive coordinator. So
Devin White. Shit, that team was loaded.
They beat Clemson in the Superdome. And obviously they haven't been able to really accumulate that success since letting Coach O go the following year, and bringing in Brian Kelly, it clearly is not working. So I think Lane's going to probably end up there. What you think, Cody?
I had been seeing a lot this week about it, like, because I haven't not been, I'm gonna be honest, I've been keeping up this week when it comes to the college football whole thing. But I did see the whole thing about Coach O. I think that just tells me everything I need to know. That's just simply, if you ask, and I don't know how many listeners that we have or watchers that we have that are LSU fans, but I think that the LSU fans that I know love Coach O. Like, they literally would love, they would bring him back because they feel like that they could just run it back with him. But like if you can get him and Lane Kiffin it being the offensive genius that he is, and it was always the thing. Like, you could think that he always had great offense and his defense needed help. And obviously, I don't remember how many people remembered, but Coach O was also the head coach at Ole Miss once upon a time.
Yes, he was.
Was the one that brought in Michael Orr. But yeah, I think that this makes a ton of sense. Like, a ton of sense. I think that that's probably the better option. And when Coach Saban says that LSU is a great spot to coach because 5-star players just fall out of trees there, that just tells me everything I need to know. I thought that Lane was going to stay, but $90 million is just $90 million.
Yeah, so I think he's about it after. They're not going to announce it. They can't, and obviously Lane's going to make sure they don't announce it before the playoff, because currently we on Ole Miss I mean, I don't see them make a run to the championship, but you never know what can happen. So he's going to make sure this stays close to the vest, even though I think I don't trust the athletic director. He's probably going to pull some BS probably and force him to try to force his hand. But obviously Lane has all the leverage right now. So if I was Lane, I just play it cool, lay low, go coach, and then let everything else fall into place.
Yep.
Mark, you weren't here earlier, but I did talk about this story, and we get your thoughts real quick, and then when we get to another NBA story that's just something that from our childhood. We all knew this was coming down. What was your reaction to the news about CP3?
Unfortunately, man, it should have happened maybe a year or two ago. I hate to see some of the players that I've seen in their prime be great end up looking like how Chris Paul has looked the last year and a half or so. But man, he had a great career, man. I salute to him, man. One of the top point guards.
And I don't know if you've seen how the rankings went.
Nope.
But here's how the bracket will look. Georgia that's still the top 4. Miami's actually ranked number 12. But since BYU is behind Texas Tech in the Big 12, they can't get an at-large bid because Miami is leading their conference. Same with Utah. Why they can't get that large bid because Tulane is leading their conference. So you have to have you got to have the conference champ. The highest they can go will be the 11 for 12, depending on based off the current seedings. But we still got another 2 weeks to go. And obviously you got you Cody. Obviously our guys play Georgia Tech Friday. Obviously my boys. Obviously we're not going to playoff, but we get. Why is Desmond Bain doing that?
From the back again?
Oh no, man! But he had a shirt off. Pause.
And Black loved it.
Black loved it.
Anthony Black?
Yeah.
You might have blocked him.
Yeah, it's insane. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. But I want to get on a little somber note. We suffered a loss in the NBA family over the weekend. I just wanted to get your guys' thoughts on this unfortunate news.
A&M might fail around to lose this weekend. By the way, it's in Austin. So
yeah, Rodney Rogers,
dude, this is sad as shit, dude.
Rodney Rogers passed away at the age of 54. I've had to deal with this dude many a days as a Lakers fan, and I want to play with this. This is a video NBA history posted about Rodney Rogers and his career as we reflect on the past on losing him at the age of 54. Let's
of the fabled known as the Durham Bull. Rodney Rogers had a standout college career at Wake Forest and was a member of the fabled USA Select team that beat the 1992 Dream Team in a scrimmage. Drafted with the 9th pick in 1993 by the Denver Nuggets, Rogers went on to play for 7 different NBA teams over the course of his 12-year career.
Rogers for the win!
A 6'7" forward, he was a physical rebounder.
Rodney Rogers, the negation!
But also a smooth and reliable scorer. And in 2000, he won the NBA's 6th Man of the Year award. In 2008, Rogers was involved in an ATV accident that left him paralyzed from the neck down. For the rest of his life, he displayed resilience and courage while being deeply committed to inspiring others confronting life-threatening injuries.
Yeah, I can share a lot more than the average person can. And you got to put your best foot forward. And you got to take this thing serious.
That was a problem. I'm gonna let me and Mark go last. So obviously, we know this close to home for us. Cody, what do you? Obviously, I know you're younger than this, but what did you remember about seeing your time?
I remember Rodney Rogers. With the Suns and the Nets. I remember him with the Suns and the Nets, and I believe there's a story. I think it was Reggie Miller that said it. I think it was on. I think it might have. I'm pretty sure it was Reggie Miller, like on all the Smoke podcast with Stack and Matt Barnes.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it was him. And they were talking about that when he was on during the '92 Olympics, and like Rodney Rogers went out there and was busting all their asses, like, and it was like they were like
it's a infamous scrimmage.
Yeah, and they were busting. He was busting their ass, and like and that was like they were like, oh, this dude's going to be a problem when he comes in the league. And I remember him. I mean, like I was at like in the late '90s, early 2000s. I mean, I was totally into like in the NBA, and I remember him like it was yesterday. And I always thought that he was going to be more than what he ended up being, and that sucks. And as someone that the whole like knowing that he was in the wheelchair and he had the ATV accident, as someone that's had multiple ATV accidents myself and walked away from him, I hate that. I hate that so much. I hate that so much for him, and someone that I remember watching as a kid, and as a teenager, and that it just sucks that, and I feel like he was gone. He's gone before his time. So RIP, man. I hope the best for his family and everybody that was connected to him. So
I'm go. I watched this dude with the Nuggets. He was different. I mean, I watched the Wake Forest, and obviously being a North Carolina fan, this dude was different. The dude beat out Grant Hill for ACC for newcomer of the year. And watching him with the Nuggets, he was a terror. Then he comes out here to the Clippers, and he was a problem. But when then he was in Philly for a quick minute. He was in Philly for a minute. But Phoenix, when he won that 6 Man of the year,
shout out to the point guard on that team, you heard.
And he was, because he knows, because that point guard knows how to play well with certain players. But this dude was a problem. I mean, he's undersized, but man, you wouldn't know this dude played above his 6'7" frame. Lefty, smooth game. He was on that 03 Nets team that went to the finals. He played in Philly. And obviously, like you said, Cody, when I remember the news when he got in that ATV accident and got paralyzed, it was actually during the 09 finals. It was during the finals, and I remember the conference finals against the Nuggets. I was like, hey, Rodney Rogers? And obviously, he lived his last years of his life, obviously confined to a wheelchair with a feeding tube. But he continued to go try to make a difference for those who were in the same condition as him. And this is just sad that he was one of the good dudes in the NBA that we lost. Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, that was going to be my main thing. Is I know y'all talked about how good he was on the court. Everybody who's ever spoke about him said he was an even better person off the court. Like you said, going back to watching him in college, you can just tell it was something special about him. That Phoenix team, that Phoenix Rodney Rogers was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like really, that 2000 team, like I was just thinking about it. That was like, wasn't that the Penny Hardaway team with like Corey Blunt and Gugliotta, and the Matrix was there at that time? I think he was like
Sam Marion's rookie year.
Yeah. I think Mario Ellie was on that team, maybe.
That's the year Jason Kidd broke his ankle. They played y'all in the playoffs.
Yeah, we won in 2000.
Mm-hmm. But again, man, rest in peace. I just want to say thank you for your contributions to everything you did for the NBA, for the game of basketball, for the less fortunate as well, man. Even things that never got spoke about. Because like I said, I've heard a lot of things about him. A lot of things that don't get spoke about in the media. So, man, much appreciation and thank you for everything you've done, sir.
All right, so RP to the great Rodney Rogers and to his family. Prayers.
Noodle, it's Rodney Rogers passed away.
So all right.
Everybody's name is showing up as their tag. It's weird right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hating that, but YouTube's on some stuff right now. All right, Let's get to football talk. Let's get the Shedeur talk out the way because obviously I'm gonna have more about that and calling out names. So let's just get all the Shedeur crap out the way because I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna harp on this all day. So Shedeur Sanders made his first start in the NFL on Sunday against the Knicks Raiders. I want to play what he said. Obviously, pregame before the game. This is what he told CBS's Tiffany Blackman before he took the field. And let me go ahead. Hold on. Let me pause for it.
Calm, collective life. There's nothing to it.
And what do you hope to show against this Raiders defense, your teammates, yourself, and these Browns fans with their play today?
I'm who they've been looking for. Appreciate it.
All right.
Shedeur, you told us that this week felt like you were getting back to normal being a starting quarterback.
All right, what's wrong with that? That was pregame. I ain't no problem with that. I was gonna get all the stuff out the way for it because I know everybody. I don't talk about this and then move on. Let's talk about what he did on the field. On the field, he had a productive day. He had the day that I think we all thought he was gonna have against this Raiders team, but he should have had.
Who's we all?
Well,
there's a lot of people who didn't expect that from him.
He had easy. He should. There was no excuse for him to look like he did look bad against Raiders. He did. The great Nick Freezes in the building and in the dark. Obviously, Nick, what did you make of Shedeur this against the Raiders on Sunday?
He didn't do anything to make his team lose. That's the best you can do as your first start.
No, that's
he didn't put his team.
But that's the best you can do as a quarterback. Period. No matter if your first start.
For sure. He didn't put his team in predicament where they had to do too much. He benefited from his defense playing great. Even when he didn't play as well, when they had a couple of series when they had back-to-back punts, the defense kept them in the game. The best thing he could do is, he had to turn over. But outside of that, I mean, he won the game. He didn't put his team in predicament to lose. But as Mark said, as a rookie quarterback, as your first, that's the best thing you want to do. That's the best thing you want to do as a quarterback in general. So my overall, I give it a solid C+.
What you think, Cody?
I think he did good. I mean, I think he did fine. Like I said last week, my comparison now is moved to Jacoby Brissett, and the statistics are just almost fucking uncanny. Like, it's literally almost in Jacoby. I mean, I'm just putting at him. Jacoby Brissett in his first season with the Patriots started 2 games, played in 3. He had 55 attempts for 400 yards, no touchdowns. Shedeur right now he's started 1 game, 15 completions for 36 attempts for 256 yards, a touchdown, and 2 interceptions. I mean, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. I said Colt McCoy may be his season ceiling. I think right now I'm looking at Jacoby Brissett, and I don't feel like that's a slight. I feel like Jacoby Brissett is a perfect example at this point, and until I'm proven wrong, I would love to see him go like this. Let's go up. Let's go up from here. So
that's what you make me do.
If you get a 5th round quarterback that gives you Jacoby Brissett type of production, that's not bad.
That's a win.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Jacoby Brissett is a very solid starter. He's shown that, he can go into the game and do what he needs to in order for you to win. If Shedeur can do that on a consistent level, of course, his ceiling could be even higher. It could be higher, of course. But hey, I want to see what he do this week against the 49ers. If he has a solid game against them, oh yeah, they got something cooking. Win or loss, he needs to have good games.
He has a better. He comes out and has a better game against them than Bryce Young did last night. Then I think that.
Well,
that's not saying too much.
They don't even take a lot of Bryce Young. I kept calling him Brian Young. He saw.
Talking about Brian Young from the Niners?
He looked like he was playing for the Niners last night.
So I'm going to play 2 clips. This is his walk off the field, and I'm going to play his post game in the media.
It's amazing, you know, off of 1 week of practice. You know what I mean? This 1 week of practice. So imagine, you know, what a full offseason look like. It get dangerous, but it's just a 1 week of practice. So I'm just truly thankful, you know, that everything happened. It's crazy.
So it gets dangerous if you would have gave him more practice.
I'm not mad at that. You won your first game. Do your shit.
Yeah, so he had more, and I'm going to say he was more candid. That was just a brief. He was really more candid in the post game, obviously, to the media about those who were the naysayers about him. Obviously, being a 5th round pick. Well,
yeah.
He was one of them.
I'm not 100% against what Rex Ryan said, but I'm tired of Rex Ryan talking about Shador, so I don't care. Like I said in the group chat, even if he is right, I don't care that he's the one that said it.
He plays a good game, even if they lose against San Francisco. He plays a good game, better game. Like I said, like he needs to play, just manage the game good. And then in 2 weeks, when they go to when they play Tennessee at home, they get Tennessee in Cleveland. They need to come out and beat the dog shit out of Tennessee.
He needs to have a better game than Cam Ward for sure in that game. If he wants to make some noise and shut more people up, he has to have a better game than Cam Ward.
Yes.
Here's what he said post game, fellas.
I was a 5th round pick. I got skipped by everybody at least 5 times. so it's not. It just come with the game. You know, it is what it is. But I'm just thankful for it. You know, I don't. Everybody have their differences. But I still got an opportunity to play, so why can I be mad? You know, money different, but thankfully I have a good family. You know, so it is what it is. We're not playing for that. We're playing for the love of the game. So I'm just thankful to be out here, have
What the fuck is he talking about?
I don't know, dude. This is. I can't even say anything. I'm gonna get blackballed again.
You know that feeling is knowing that you have the responsibility of the Browns organization on your shoulders. You know, having all the fans. You know. Everybody in here arguing with each other online and everything. Everybody have their differences about me. It is what it is. But I'm just thankful I'm here before y'all, you know, today. And hopefully we cleared a little stuff up. But we have a long way to go, a long way to grow. And I know it's only one way, and the only way is up. Thank y'all. I was a 5th round pick. I got skipped by everybody.
Obviously, he was addressing the naysayers and him being a 5th round pick, being skipped by everybody. And obviously, he's still gonna be a topic of discussion because he's a polarizing figure based off his last name. And obviously, they got a real tough game Sunday against the 49ers. I don't care, no Nick Bosa, no Fred Warner. Robert Saleh is going to have that defense ready to play Sunday afternoon when they go to Cleveland. Defense is still trying. They play in the afternoon window. So they'll still be in. The Niners will still be, even though it'll be 4:00 Eastern time in Cleveland, it's still 1:00 in LA. It'll be still 1:00.
Stupid ass time to start the game.
What?
4:00.
So, but they're on the road. The Niners on the road. The Browns are the home team. But he have his moments right now. But the question is, what do we make of how Kevin Stefanski has handled the situation? Because I think that's been the real big topic of it.
I hope they fire him.
Why?
It's a selfish reason. There's selfish reasons.
Fucking right. I wouldn't mind him in Buffalo.
He'll be a head coach someplace else.
Yep.
Immediately,
he'll be a head coach immediately somewhere else.
Fire McDermott. He'll be out of a job 5 minutes though.
I got something to say. Buffalo.
Uh-oh. I got a whole lot to say about the Raiders, but it's time for me to talk to. Y'all go ahead.
I got something. Well, I hope are you going to say what I think you're going to say? You're going to talk about a certain someone?
Oh, no, we're going to talk.
Mark. We'll get there in a second.
But we can talk about Nick's Raiders right now because they had some breaking news right after they lost to these same Cleveland Browns. And it was something that.
Hey, what does my name say?
I see Nick's name right now. Here it is. They fired Chip Kelly after the game. as OC. He was the highest paid offensive coordinator in the NFL.
20 million for 11 games.
Pete Carroll has never fired a coordinator midseason, and in the last 2 weeks, he's had to fire his special teams coach, Tom McMahon, after obviously that whatever that was against us and between my Broncos and Knicks Raiders in Denver. And then obviously he fires Chip Kelly.
When he fired his son.
Which one?
That's who he needs to fire.
He has two of them there. Offensive line coach. We fire both of them.
No, the offensive line coach.
No, who? Is one the QB coach?
Fire the offensive line coach.
Offensive line coach. Is one of them the QB coach?
I don't care. Get the offensive line coach out of here. That's when it needs to go.
Well, the QB is Geno Smith, so what you working with?
The quarterback, I don't know who the quarterback coach was, but shout out to Greg Olsen. You know what I'm saying? We need to keep him as our permanent offensive coordinator. I'm tired of him getting fired and keep coming back. He keeps rescuing our offenses all the time. He's done it numerous times in the past. Just keep him on every Raiders staff for forever. Because this dude, he has saved the Raiders so many times. Some of Derek Carr's best seasons as a quarterback were under Greg Olsen's when he's offensive coordinator. So, you know, I honestly think that's a good move. But I got a lot to say, you know, and some of this is on me too, because there's some moves that I wish that we could right now, which we did do, that we didn't do, that I said that I wish we don't do. So yeah, including the guy that said that's with the Chargers right now. You know, I admit my wrongs.
All right. So I think it's time to just say this, and then we'll get on to some real serious NFL topics where we get out of here. Chip Kelly is not made for the NFL.
Nope.
Let's please, and he should never be back in the NFL. Period. Stick to college. Go get you a high-pricing OC job like you did at Ohio State. Go somewhere. Your coaching days are over, fam. Your head coaching days are over. Get him out of here. Do not step foot back on a National Football League sideline or a booth ever again.
Yeah, go your ass to a Big Ten school and stay there.
You know the craziest thing about Chip Kelly is the fact of that the thing that makes him terrible for the NFL is the fact it's not even just the play calling. It's the simple fact of that you refuse to adjust the way your scheme is based upon your personnel. That's terrible coaching. So what you're saying is that the only way that your system works is if you have these type of players. There's no adjusting. There isn't nothing. There's too many passes going on within your system at the NFL level for you not to have a quarterback like Drew Brees. You don't run. I don't even know how you was able to run the ball at Ohio State last year. But you're running, like, even everything that you do as far as your scheme does not work in the NFL. Until you learn to make those adjustments, which you're not because you're already too stuck in your ways. It's obvious. This is your third chance, and you've done the same exact thing every single time. You refuse to adjust to anything, and you are a running back killer. No, I don't hear nobody say anything bad about Shady McCoy ever again when he talks about Chip Kelly.
Or Deshaun Jackson.
And that's all I got to say. Or Deshaun Jackson. Yeah, all that shit they said about Chip Kelly. If people ever thought it wasn't true, look at what happened with the Raiders this year, and it is completely true.
All right. Yeah, he's out. He's done. Any final words, Mark and Cody, on Chip Kelly before we get to I think something we love talking about on football wise?
Fuck out of here,
Mark.
Fuck him.
Who is Chip Kelly?
I don't know. Let's talk. Today we got some news. But speaking of news.
Speaking of news.
I said no. The Pro Football Hall of Fame. I said news. Relax.
Something like it.
Yeah. We got the semifinalists for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. If you see the bold print, those are all the guys who we got 5 first ballot Hall of Fame, first ballot semifinalists. Happy Tuesday, everybody. here, and they have them. Obviously, the Pro Football Hall of Fame broken down by positions.
Okay.
We have 3 quarterbacks and semifinalists, and all 3 of these quarterbacks are somehow connected to each other. Drew Brees and Phillip Rivers, both first year on the ballot. They're both semifinalists, along with Eli Manning. We got one first ballot running back in Frank Gore, along with Fred Taylor. We got one first-year wide receiver in Larry Fitzgerald, along with Torrey Holt, Steve Smith Sr., Hines Ward, Reggie Wayne. One tight end, pause, and Jason Witten.
Where's she at?
Which one? Pause. We got one special teamer, of course, in Adam Vinatieri. A bunch of 6-pack of offensive linemen in Willie Anderson, Lomas Brown, Jari Evans, Richmond Wells, Steve Wisniewski, Marshall Yonda.
All of those were very, very, very good linemen when they played. Every single person.
A trio of defensive linemen in Robert Mathis, Vince Wilfork, and Kevin Williams. A couple of really, really good linebackers in Luke Kuechly and Terrell Suggs. And in the secondary, we got Rodney Harrison, Earl Thomas, and Darren Woodson. Let's get the no-brainers out the way. We know Drew Brees is in. We know Larry Fitzgerald is in. I want to talk about the other 3 first ballots.
Oh, Lord.
I hate to say this. I don't want to, and I'm not sounding like a hater. I'd be shocked if Phillip Rivers gets in first ballot.
I don't think he will.
I don't think if there was any other year and he didn't have Drew Brees there, I think he's in. Yes, ahead of Eli, people. Then Frank Gore.
Not first ballot.
Bullshit. I will die on that hill. Absolutely will fucking die on that hill. Frank Gore.
First ballot?
It should. Yes. Absolutely. Like, he's everything. The only thing he doesn't have as a running back is a fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He's everything that a football player should strive to be. Longevity, come back from injury, yards. He's everything. He was a great player. He never was had lots of off-field issues. Absolutely should be the fucking first person they should put up there, and he should be on. I would die on that hill. I will die on that fucking hill. Anybody come at me.
Hey, Cody, I'm not mad at that, Cody. I'm not mad at that at all.
Everything
Frank Gore was a hell of a
everything a running back should want to be.
But see, here's the thing, though. This is where it starts getting interesting. Everything you said is right. All right, was Frank Gore ever the best running back in the league?
No,
because everybody else that was in the league is also a Hall of Famer. That was better.
All right, so was he ever the second best running back in the league?
I don't think so. He might have been top 5 for sure. But I don't know.
He's definitely the number 5. He's never been a top 3 running back. So that's where it starts getting kind of tricky. But that falls into why he should be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Off of that alone, you said there was so many Hall of Fame running backs ahead of him, and all of them were better than him. So that's where his case gets hurt. But everything else you said, I absolutely agree. I wouldn't be mad if he went first ballot Hall of Fame.
What about Jason?
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, no doubt about it. Hell yeah.
We're talking about possibly 3 first ballot Hall of Famers. 4.
It could be 4.
4 first ballot Hall of Famers.
Who's the other one?
The only other is Drew Brees, Fitz, Frank Gore, Jason Witten. The only one that wouldn't be going first ballot would be Phillip Rivers off this ballot.
Oh yeah. It could be 4. It could possibly be 4.
It's 2 for sure. Drew Brees and Larry Fitzgerald are just gonna walk into the Hall of Fame.
They should. That shouldn't even be a question. Like
they should have gave him the Hall of Fame jacket so they retired.
That's another one. Like I think Larry Fitz, in my opinion, is top 3 wide receiver all the time. Like I'll down that hill too. That's another question for another day. So,
what up, Monty?
I'm not. I don't agree with it. I'm not mad at that though. I don't agree with it. Though.
You said Fitz top 3 wide receiver?
Yes, all time.
So who are you taking out of that list? Out of Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, and T.O.?
T.O.
So he's 4. He's 4.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Cody, I'm not gonna. But man,
We can listen. Let's set up a show and we just do nothing but debate Hall of Famers, and I'll debate with you on Hall of Famers all night long.
Yes.
We'll do
I'll let y'all know why Gale Sayers not a Hall of Famer. All right, go ahead.
We got that conversation.
Fat wants me out of here. Fat wants me out. Like he's telling me to get the fuck out of here. So it's all right.
Alexa Sky.
Yeah, you good?
That wants me out.
You good?
Fat's kicking me off the island.
You good?
Hey, look, real shit though. Look, wait. Hold on. We gotta chill out on this right now. This is a crazy subject. Wait, you got Larry above Calvin?
Yeah, I'm one of those that I think talent wise it's different. I'm a strong believer in longevity. Calvin Johnson
it would have been longevity if he played for another franchise besides the Lions.
He would have played anybody else. That's me. I've always been.
That's what she told me.
John, you need to chill out.
I'm bad. But look at the rest of this list. Obviously, Eli's going to get in eventually.
Absolutely, with a straight face. Yes.
Eli's going to get in. Eli's going to get in eventually. But I'm going to go to the wide receivers right here. I think Torrey Holt should have been in the Hall of Fame. I've been saying this. He's the only member left from the greatest show on turf who's not in the Hall of Fame. That's stupid. Steve Smith.
Never mind.
Don't go there. Don't go there, Nick. Don't go there, Nick.
You said greatest show on the sheets?
Nah. The weakest person involved is in the Hall of Fame already, but leave it at that.
Isaac Bruce? No.
Disrespectful, dog.
He's not talking about Isaac Bruce. He's damn sure ain't talking about Marshall Faulk or Orlando Pace either.
Nope.
He's talking about the guy who was throwing him the football.
Man, leave Kurt Warner alone, man. He was great in that system, man.
Man, look at here. We would have too. But go ahead.
All right.
That nigga stole an MVP from Marshall. Fuck that nigga.
That's kind of like Jalen Hurts, right? Never mind. Go ahead.
Steve Smith should be in. I think he'll get in eventually. Hans Ward is an interesting case.
He went to Georgia, right?
Well,
he was a quarterback at Georgia, by the way.
He sure was.
He was.
He should be in the Hall of Fame. He should be in the Hall of Fame. He was very, very good.
And I don't understand how Reggie Wayne's not in the Hall of Fame. Peyton's in there. Edwin James is in there. Marvin Harrison's in there.
Marvin Harrison killed to get in there.
Yo, you good?
Like killed him.
Well, all the rest of them are better than him too, John. So that's how that goes. Yeah, he was.
You said what about Marvin Harrison?
I said he killed him.
Yeah, what?
John, that's a fuck ass shot. That was like a 9. You need to get like a 4-6.
What the fuck was that?
That was Marvin Harrison getting the call. That was not Marvin getting called into the Hall of Fame.
That was on Tua.
What is JoJo talking about? Is that a month? That's crazy.
Who said that?
The homegrown money's in the house. Relax, Nick. Not that type of money.
Bro, I'm about to say.
These old linemen, though. These old linemen.
All of them are great.
Willie Anderson probably might get in first. I don't know.
Should have been in the Hall of Fame.
Jari for sure. Obviously,
good.
You watch Steve Winooski and his son. But Marshall Yanda, when he's with the Ravens,
was the best guard in the league.
That's what Aaron Rodgers be smoking.
The Yanda?
That's crazy.
All right. The D lineman.
Holy shit.
You got Robert Mathis is going to get in. Dwight Freeney gets in.
Yeah, absolutely. Robert Mathis deserves to be in. Just because
for sure.
Like pressures and sacks.
I'm trying to get in too.
Vince Wilfork.
Vince Wilfork should have been. Oh, yeah, for sure.
What about Kevin Williams?
No.
I don't think so.
This linebacker is crazy.
I don't think he should be in the Hall of Fame like in general.
This is going to be crazy. I can argue both of them should have been first ballot last year.
Who?
Luke Kuechly and Terrell Suggs.
Luke Kuechly should have been in the Hall of Fame, so his name was available.
That's another guy I wish played longer, but he's absolutely just. He went up. Patrick Willis went over him though last year.
Speaking of Hall of Fame,
Terrell Suggs. No, Willis went in 23. Went in 24.
What's up, Willis?
This year,
talking about Willis.
It was with Sterling. It was Sterling, Eric Allen, Antonio Gates. I forgot what else, but come on, man. These two right here, okay, they're locks eventually whenever they get in. And then you got Rodney Harrison, Earl Thomas, and Darren Woodson.
I can live without any of those three.
I don't think Earl Thomas should be in the Hall of Fame.
Why the fuck is he even in conversation? Because he won one Super Bowl and went to another one?
You know they've been overhyped everything with the Legion of Boom when it comes to the Hall of Fame.
I don't know, but he wasn't better than Cam Chancellor though.
No.
Like, no, I'm sorry. Cam Chancellor was the guy. He was the biggest reason why you could make a case between him and Richard Sherman. Those two, you could pick whoever was the biggest reason why that defense is so dominant, because Cam Chancellor was able to actually cover tight ends and like really shut the motherfuckers down.
All right, let's go and get to the game picks and
Ask John.
Speaking of picks,
don't remind me.
Well, yeah, did y'all see the dick punch by Trevor Morrig last night?
Yeah, he got suspended.
Oh,
he should
bruh.
have got 2 games.
Hey, that's hate. Hey, Mark, you see what I said to that?
Huh?
You see what I said in response to that?
What?
I said, welcome to being a lineman.
Oh, yeah. Facts.
Welcome to being a lineman. That happens almost every other game.
Mm-hmm.
That's nothing new. That's part of the job if you're a lineman. Hey, you better wear your motherfucking cup up next time, motherfucker. I guarantee you that.
You say Bangkok? That's what he was doing.
Wait, ain't that what a late? Never mind.
Wait, everybody stop. I got an announcement to make. What's that?
Yes, sir.
We have a discount on.
Get the F out of here, man. Get the F out
Oh
of here.
no.
Get the F out of here, man.
Black Friday sale on the Only Giants.
What the Who did this? Hold on. Ain't this about a bitch?
That shit is hilarious.
75% off is crazy.
Everybody go check in for the Only John Black Friday sale, man.
Hey, Mark.
Well, I'm gonna get the person who made this. This is crap.
I'm surprised at 89% off.
If I see this on social media, I'm going off.
Oh, well.
That he's gonna pop off? You're gonna pop
Well,
off?
that's what the Only John is for.
Hey.
That's what the Only John is for.
John, no freebies. All you gotta make them subscribe to the Only John.
Accusations. These are not accusations. This is false accusations. And furthermore,
Long John.
Cody. Hey, Nick.
Get this off my screen, man.
John wearing too.
Get that shit off my screen.
I know. He knew it was coming.
Excuse me? Cool. Wait. Was the discount code, did it say Long John?
Long John.
Hey, put it back up to
Holy shit.
No.
Hey, hold on. Put the discount code back.
This is bullshit, dude. This is bullshit.
Get one. Get an Only John's shirt for the person that you love this holiday season. This message is brought to you by Only John's, where you only see John. And all what John is wrapped up in a bow to take home to you and your loved one this holiday season.
Wait. You said John will be nothing but a bow?
It'll be wrapped in nothing but a bow to take home for your loved one this holiday season.
Hey, it's gonna be John wrapped in a bow with his chain on.
This is crap. This is crap.
Hey, it's gonna be John in the blue bow with his chain on.
I'm gonna get the person who made this.
Oh, I think never mind.
Fucking hilarious.
I'm gonna get the person who made this.
I think they're waiting on you to get them.
Oh god.
With the chain on.
I'm gonna get the person.
Hey.
And a little sidekick and a little corporate too. A little sidekick too. I'm gonna get both.
Hey, hold on. Hey, that picture is.
And now he's throwing in Wicked. Now he's throwing in Wicked references. Oh shit, like that.
Wait. Oh, this is fucking wild.
That is hilarious.
How the heck?
Golly.
I hate
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. That might be one of the funniest things I've seen all day. That's funny.
You're at home. You got too much time on your hands.
What happened?
That was not my idea of being constructive.
Oh,
Nope. Please go to the picks.
All right.
Pause.
Mark Fields lost to Cody's Texans on Thursday night.
Oh, and now, Mark, you have someone that's actually on your team now. That's actually a receiver that's caught has over 1,000 receiving yards in their career now.
hey Cody, the last year he had 1,000 yards was COVID, 2021.
And you know who that was with, baby?
That was with y'all.
With me. Yeah.
For those who don't know,
Well,
the
shit.
Bills signed Brandon Cooks today after he was released by the New Orleans.
Shout out to Nick who said that.
Released by the New Orleans.
Sure
fans,
did.
so,
I said it immediately.
Somebody put up on Twitter just now. Josh Allen got a demon to play with, but they put up a highlight of him playing with Drew Brees. I said, fam, Duke up for Hall of Fame right now. I mean, what we doing with this, dog?
Nigga.
How long?
Hey, that's
of course
crazy.
they will
So
come
the
back
Drew
now.
Brees highlights.
We'll come back now.
The Drew Brees highlights is crazy. Hey.
Let's go to the Sunday games. Who all picked those games? Who picked?
Cody.
Cody going to pick the Texans?
I told nobody. It's
Of
all right.
course.
I love to be an odd man out.
Of course, it's your squad. You're supposed to. The Patriots defeated the Bengals. Obviously, no Jamar Chase.
Mhm.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that BS apology you put out. You did it. You paid the crime. Obviously, they lose T. Higgins with that game with a concussion. I think
Damn.
Trey Henderson was hurt as well. Got hurt. So
Who they play Sunday?
they played the Patriots.
No, this Sunday come out.
Oh, they played Thursday. They played Thanksgiving night against the Ravens.
And after that, they play us. They'll be healthy.
All right.
Oh, wait
Yep.
till you do a play.
Joe Burrow is supposed to play
Sunday.
this week on Thursday, maybe.
Wait till
Yeah,
Shador-
he might be playing.
He is playing.
Wait till Shador play against the Bills defense.
He's playing. He's going to play. He's playing.
Oh, shit. Mark, chill out, fam.
But no T. Higgins because he's in concussion protocol. All right, speaking of the Ravens, they defeated the Jets.
Oh, that game.
Gave the Jets their 10th straight losing season.
Just in the season.
Just in the season. Just like the Mets stands for my entire team sucks.
And that, but they should have. They
That's
fucked
a
around
whole
and stayed in
conversation.
that game for a long time, though.
They did. The
That-
Jets stayed around for a long time.
And the Ravens, does that say more about the Ravens are bad or I think it
That
does.
says a lot.
That's
says
more
a
so
lot
on the
about
Ravens.
No, it don't. It shows the Ravens can win ugly games, man. We gotta stop doing that, man.
No, Lamar don't look like Lamar don't look
I
right.
don't care what
And
he
he-
does.
and
Well,
his
he's coming back from an
his
injury,
coach-
John.
his
He's coming back from an
coach-
injury, John. So you got to stall him out.
You know, look, he that ankle, knee. Now they say the toe. Something
And
ain't right,
And
man.
listen, when he wasn't playing,
Man, fuck all that. A win is a win.
that's all I'm saying. An ugly win is better than a pretty loss.
Hell yeah. I wish I had an ugly win a few times this year.
What's that gonna mean in the playoffs?
John, they was 1-5 without Lamar.
Yep. It was terrible without Lamar.
Well, actually 1-4. Well, he only missed what, 2 games?
They missed more than 2 games.
No, he didn't miss.
Yeah, it
he
was
only
like
He missed more than 2
games.
games this year.
He only missed 2
It was,
games.
I think it was 3 total.
Yeah, he missed
Yeah.
one,
They were-
and then
they
he went to
were-
the bye week.
They were 1-3.
Yeah,
They were
yeah.
1-3 when he went out.
Yeah,
Yeah, they was getting their ass whooped without him.
Yeah, but like I
let's go
said, but
to
he was already. They were already like 1-3 when he went out. So
all right. Next game, we got the Colts defeated the Chiefs defeated the Colts. I don't want to hear crap about the refs.
John, you picked the Colts.
I don't want to hear
You
nothing about.
picked the Chiefs.
I don't hear about the refs. Daniel Jones. He was incompleted 11 out of his final 13. Only completed 2 out of his final 13 passes. I don't want to hear nothing
yeah, they're
about.
stupid. They should have fucking run the ball with Jonathan Taylor there at the end. They would have won.
Lowest
They
rushing
definitely should have ran the ball.
Lowest rushing game of the season too.
Hey,
Well,
Go figure.
Cody, I always tell Mark, I hate the offensive coordinators of today because they be out coaching themselves. You got Jonathan Taylor. Run the fucking ball, bro.
I don't know why Shane Steichen went away from that. I have no
Well,
fucking clue what he did.
watching the game earlier,
Vegas.
Jonathan Taylor wasn't doing nothing earlier. Steve Spagnuolo, your defense, shut down the running game, and then made Indianapolis the coach felt like they had to pass.
That's stupid. I would have kept them running the ball.
That's how they was getting their points in the first. That's how they got most of their points is by passing.
He did pass, or he passed on the victory.
Was the dog giving him head?
They don't have the wide receivers like that. And I mean,
The dog came
No,
out.
that's wild. You could wow. All right. The Bears defeated the Steelers. No Aaron Rodgers.
Jones.
yeah, I went
Yeah, you
Steelers
picked the
there thinking it
Bears.
was
I picked the
that
Bears. Cody picked
that
the
Rodgers was gonna.
Pittsburgh.
I
That's
thought Rodgers was gonna be around.
It don't matter who they play. It don't matter who they quarterback this week.
I think I just seen it too.
Okay.
All right. The Packers defeated the Vikings, and now JJ McCarthy's in concussion protocol.
I heard a funny joke
I think-
today.
sorry.
Is if JJ McCarthy misses time with concussion protocol, does 9 miss time as well, or is it just JJ?
That's funny.
Because he's got this fucking split personality disorder shit.
All right.
All about the Packers, so we need to do that.
Next game. Good game in Detroit, but the Lions defeated the Giants. Despite Jameis Winston almost pulling the rabbit out the hat in the Motor City.
Speaking of Jameis Winston, that should be the Raiders quarterback, but nobody listens to me.
James caught a touchdown. Wan'Dale Robinson is a problem. Just want to say that. Like, literally the 1 week I did not play him in the Millie Maker, and he went off. And I had him, I would have won a couple $1,000. So, yeah.
All right, next game, the Seahawks beat the Panthers.
Breaks.
Jackson Smith and Jigba broke DK Metcalf's season receiving record with 5 games left. But
Yeah, he's on pace for 2,000.
and then I was going to talk about this earlier. The Browns defeated Knicks Raiders.
Quinshawn Judd. Okay. All right. Hang on. Can we talk about this for just a second? Quinshawn Judkins took 2 of those snaps and run both of them in for touchdowns.
What's wrong with that?
I'm just saying, like I'm not.
I didn't understand people had a problem with that.
I don't have a problem with it. I don't. But that shows to me that our boy wasn't on the field. So why do we not have him on the field? Just put him on the fucking field. Like, at least out as a decoy. Like, he needs reps. Like, come on. Don't put the ball in a running back's hand. There.
All right. The Jaguars defeated the Cardinals in the one game. In the first time they win a game with Trevor Lawrence has 3 interceptions.
Michael Wilson better than Marvin Harrison Jr.?
I don't know.
Who?
Michael Wilson better than Marvin Harrison Jr.? We have an issue here.
Dude.
Yes, because Michael Wilson, Marvin Harrison has had like 200-yard games in his career in 2 seasons, and Michael Wilson has 3 in 3 weeks.
Thank you.
All right, I forgive you. All right. Next game.
Just joke. That was a question.
Yeah. All right. The shout out to the Southern Civil Warfare, but the Falcons did defeat the Saints on Sunday. Shout out to Terrell, Dale, JB, Champ, Drell. They all did their watch along.
That's a rubber game all day. God damn it. All right.
Saints, Falcons. All right, next game. The Cowboys came back from 21 behind and defeated the Eagles. Yeah, those 2 fumbles, and Saquon Barkley is not having a good year. And clear, and obviously, how much sense does it make? You throw it to one receiver, you actually things happen. You don't, it doesn't happen. But
me and Cody the only one who picked the Cowboys. Shout out.
Yeah, that was smart. All right. Then the next game, Sunday night. Shout out to Sunday Night Lights. Mark was in the architecture for some of this game. We held it down with the watch along myself. Shout out to Trell for pulling up. But the Rams destroyed the Buccaneers.
Everybody picked the Rams.
But obviously, the story of that game was Baker Mayfield left at halftime with a sprained AC joint. But the good news is it's a lower level sprain, so they think he might be ready to go Sunday versus Arizona. So we'll see. but it wasn't nothing serious. It was his non-throwing shoulder, and Luka hits 3 right there, staring down the Clippers bench. And then Monday night, we saw about this last game. The 49ers defeated the Panthers. Obviously,
everybody picked the 49ers. Everybody had a great week this week.
Who won though?
Me, you, and Cody was tied, and then Bella, Chris, and Fat was tied. So we had 12. They had 11.
Oh, shout out to Anthony. If I'm not mistaken, I think Chris' son Anthony was in the chat earlier. There he is. What up, Ant?
Anthony, what up with it?
Running back.
What up, man?
Of course, running back. What up? They got a big game on Saturday. Before we find out who their next head coach is.
Shout out to the Bruin.
Yeah, so let's get to these games for week 13 now. Oh, that was you. Oh, Chris was using her son's. Chris, how you gonna do that? What you doing using your son's YouTube?
Dun. She's trying to get us more views, man.
I appreciate it, though. Tell Anthony appreciate it, but Fat's in, Chris is in.
Fat's in what?
I don't know. But you say he's making picks.
Whoa.
Relax.
Like with a K on the end or just C? An S.
Yo, Cody,
careful.
Chill. This is what we doing right now?
Hey. You gonna make John mad. Y'all chill out, Cody.
Sorry, my bad.
Who else making picks? The two Tahanas are making picks too.
Making picks and taking picks.
Well, I know. Never mind.
This is what we on. Right? I see. CBS. We on.
It's Friendsgiving. Your friend is giving you a hard time. Okay.
Yeah. Friendsgiving was crazy this weekend.
That's crazy.
Dudes were diabolical. Homies were diabolical. All right. One more spot before we get to these picks. Going once. Going twice. All right, we go. Let's start with the Thanksgiving Day games.
Click the clip.
Thanksgiving morning. Packers at the Lions. All right, Sam.
Sam said Sam's in.
Get a last spot to Sam. All right, Lions, Packers, of course, in the Motor City. Nessa said Packer.
I got wait, what she ask you?
Relax, Nick.
Oh.
Gucci.
Wait, I heard that too. Wait.
Gucci?
Why keep running to just scream Gucci?
I said Gucci.
Oh, no, that ain't what I heard. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I heard the same thing you heard.
Sam picks the Lions.
We know Sam picked
2.5 point favorite.
Yo, relax, Nick.
Oh.
What'd I do?
Oh, you supposed to say Fat in front of that, John.
Oh, it is. It is. It is fact.
Jesus
Nick,
Christ.
Holy
I got that was crazy.
The Lions are favorite, Chris. I can tell you that. The Lions are favorite.
2.5 points. 2.5 points to the Lions. 2.5.
That's not much. That's not much. That's either or.
And what's crazy is this is the lowest. This is the lowest total game of the 3 on Thanksgiving. The other 3 are over 52.5. This one's only 48.5.
They playing in Detroit, right?
Yes.
I got Indomitian too.
Relax. Don't stare too hard into the camera, then, Faith. Speaking of Faith, her Chiefs versus the Cowboys.
John Kitna. Shit.
John Kitna. Wow.
I'll go John Kitna.
I thought someone was going to say
Mark, you heard that too?
Dog, I'm ignoring them.
Okay, I want to make sure. Yeah.
Oh, wait, well, shit. How? Noodle. We haven't got to Dallas yet.
Well, he always say Terrence Newman because I think Terrence Newman's overrated.
Well, okay.
Uh-oh. Wait, what game we choosing?
Cowboys.
Did you do Green Bay? You did on Dominican Sue. Okay, so I think now we're at
not Dominican Sue.
All right.
Dallas.
Patrick Mahomes makes his Thanksgiving debut against the Cowboys, and Post Malone's performing at halftime.
3.5 points to Kansas City on the road. So Dallas is home dog.
Or maybe the Chiefs.
I got Woo.
I say Christian Okoye. That's not just say Steve Atwater. Chris says KC. Sam say Derek Thomas, RIP.
Everybody picking KC, huh?
Nah, I'm not.
Give me Dallas again, man.
Hell yeah.
Man,
Hey, look.
I think 3.5 points is. I ain't never rooted for Dallas for anything in my life, and I need them to
I got
win
the
this
Marcus
ball
Ware.
game.
Hey, Mark.
I really don't.
Shout out to the general. Shout out to the general, Sean Lee.
I don't want to pick
Sean Lee.
either one of these teams.
Shout out to the general, Sean Lee. General Lee.
So I think it's Patrick Mahomes' first game on Thanksgiving, so give me Elvis Goodbye.
Fucking A. Sell out.
I
Sell
tried to tell everybody like 2 weeks ago when they made that trade for Keenan Williams.
Huh?
Boy, that changed the Dallas defense all the way up. That and getting Logan Wilson. That changed up everything.
Yeah,
Their defense is crazy.
They still ain't up in the playoffs.
Shit.
Eberflus.
Shit.
He was in.
They still ain't gonna get to the playoffs.
Shit. Okay.
Got him that job. What got him that stupid ass Bears job?
All right, next in the Thursday night game, Thanksgiving night game, Joe Burrow's return as they take on the Ravens, Bengals Ravens.
I got
no, he's out. Concussion.
No, he's out. I got Haloti Ngata.
Or no T. Higgins, no Trey Henderson. No T. Higgins, no Trey Henderson.
Okay, give me Haloti Ngata.
Baltimore.
Well, give me the guy who's in the semifinals for the Hall of Fame, T. Sizzle.
It's in Baltimore. They're 7-point favorites, Chris, just if you wanted to know.
Fat, you gotta be specific.
What? What do you say?
It's that Marvin Lewis.
The one with the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
or the one without the Super Bowl?
I mean, everybody knows him from the Bengals, so I'm assuming that. But if you know, then you know that was his defense with Baltimore. So
yeah, that one.
Where's Marvin? I said Ravens.
okay.
Man, I really want to say that Joe Burrow comes back and beats Baltimore.
No, he'll get his win next week.
Hey, Mark, chill out, fam.
Black Friday.
I'm gonna go. There's a guy, Chris Collinsworth. I will take the Bengals with Joe Burrow. I'll be different. I'll be different this week.
Congratulations, Chris Collinsworth caught his 500th game on Sunday.
That's fucking wild.
They said the Ravens.
And then Sam said who?
Sam said
he ain't picking no cats.
Relax. Sam, what you got? Where you pick at? Wait, we go back to it. But Black
that's nigga was pick at. Crazy.
Oh, he said Ray. He said Ray Lewis.
Wild.
Or Ray Caruth. Oh wait, that he.
Yeah.
Hey, fam, Mark. Fam. Hey, Mark, you just chill, fam.
Just do the same, man. Some rules.
You remember last time John said that?
No, I didn't. I didn't say it the first time. All right. Black Friday, Bears versus the Eagles.
Black Friday?
This is a piss break game.
Well, Brazil's got a half off?
Mark.
This dude did not just say Brazil.
That is crazy.
What year we in? He said Brazil. What the heck?
Wait. I don't think I understand. Look, I don't think I understand the double entendre in the end of the statement when he said half off.
I know what he's saying. I know what Brazil is saying.
No. That this nigga is. Hey, that was intelligent.
Chris, it's Philly. It's Philly -7. So they're 7 point. They're a full touchdown favorite.
Yes,
at home.
The Bears. We know
Man.
Alshon Jeffrey.
Man.
Can I go Alshon Jeffrey?
Yeah. Which one?
Hey, you all right, Cody? You all right, Cody?
Actually, fuck that. I'm gonna go Matt Forte because I think Chicago beats. I just feel like Philly is falling apart at the seams.
I got Refrigerator Perry.
If I could take them to cover, I would definitely take Chicago to cover for sure.
All right.
We need Chris picks. We need Sam and John. Who you got?
I don't know if she's watching. But Christy, HR, your boys better not let me down this weekend. This Friday. On my daughter's birthday.
I'm working that day, guys.
So yeah, give me Curtis Conway. Esau, what's up?
All right,
It's a good one. Go ahead. Forget about him.
Yeah.
When
Chris said Bears.
Chris said Bears, okay.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the Sunday games. Cody, your Texans, big AFC showdown, South showdown against the Colts at Indy. CJ Stroud is expected to be back.
It's all right if he doesn't. It's okay. Our savior is going to be calling the game anyway. So the one and only Saint JJ Justin James Watt is going to be calling that game in Indianapolis. So I need that magic.
Right. The Saints thought that with Drew Brees, and we all saw what happened on Sunday.
But we are 2-0 with JJ Watt calling our ball games. We are not the Steelers where he calls their games and they lose. So
I know his brothers are probably. I know TJ was like, dude.
Andre Johnson. Andre Johnson. Oh, I forgot. He played for the Colts too.
That's right. It's
fucking terrible. That's one of those guys you never want to see in anything else.
He was in the Colts and the Titans.
Yeah.
He played for both the ops.
Disgusting.
Cody, y'all playing a real team this week.
I know. But all we got to do is we have a really good run defense. So if we can make Indiana Jones stay in that snake pit, then we were going to win. That's what
the Chiefs did last week. I'm trying to tell you though, they had John Taylor bottled up early in the game.
So if we can do that, which I think that we can, or we can get after Daniel Jones and get him to seeing ghosts, I think we win that ball game.
Nick going, John, who you got?
Give me Arian Foster, Ball Nation. Let's get it.
Oh shit.
Who I got?
What's up, Paco?
My bad, Cody. I got Tony. Relax. I got Tony Siragusa.
Nick.
Tony Siragusa for the Colts or the Texans?
Yep. Play for the Colts.
Nick, you good?
Hey, what I do?
It's all right. I mean that I would have told you up until the last couple of weeks that I thought that they were going to just beat the dog shit out of us, but after what I've seen recently,
it's gonna be a dog fight.
Mm-hmm. Last week don't count, Cody. Y'all playing a high school team.
All right, next game.
Who, the Raiders?
What up, Tanisha? Next game, we got speaking of Tanisha, her Jaguars versus the Titans. Fred Taylor.
I got Marcel Darius.
6.5 points. 6.5 points to the Jags.
Always shout out to
Shout out to Marcel Darius.
No, let's not shout out to Marcel Darius.
Tom Coughlin.
What's wrong with Marcel Darius?
Who drafted Marcel Darius? Nick?
Oh, shit, my bad.
Oh, that's crazy.
Happy Friendsgiving.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
Chris got the Jags. Sam got the Jags. Fat got the Jags.
Everybody.
Nessa got the Jags.
I'm gonna go with
Whoa. I heard that. Go ahead.
Nick, don't highlight that. John, you got the Jags?
Yep.
Oh.
And then next game. Oh, snap. I thought this game was
Cody, who you got?
I'm watching Paco.
Let's go with Keenan McCardell.
Yeah. Yo, Nick, relax.
Wait, where Nick?
Yo.
All right, Nick. No
problem.
Yeah.
No problem. All right, next game. Oh, this actually is a 1 o'clock game. It's the Niners and the Browns in Cleveland. So
they play on the East Coast, though, they don't start at 4 o'clock.
I thought the game was a 4 o'clock start on the East Coast. But anyway.
Yeah, it's a small 4 o'clock slate.
So basically 10 a.m. in the West. But yeah, give me Bryant Young.
Well, who playing again?
Browns and the 49ers. What up? What up, best sports guy talking in the building?
49ers.
I got Justin Smith.
Yeah, another underrated lineman.
Hey, dog. He was a dog doing that defense when they was making their run.
Mm-hmm.
And he's played for the Bengals, too.
That's what says Hall of Fame semifinalist Frank Gore.
Yep.
Let's go with I feel like one of the most underrated good tight ends of all time, Vernon Davis.
Vernon Davis.
Does not get enough respect.
Because he wasn't the winner according to Mike Singletary.
I mean, he wasn't. I mean, never mind.
He played for your Broncos.
He was on the Super Bowl team. He was on the Super Bowl team that won the. He was on the Super Bowl 50 team.
Give me them sweet ass 94 uniform.
Nope.
All right. Next game is the Rams versus the Carolina Panthers.
You skip the game.
I'm sorry. Okay. Cardinals versus the Buccaneers, and it sounds like there's optimism that Baker Mayfield will be able to play on Sunday.
I don't care if he play or not. Give me Warren Sapp. You heard?
Damn. I got Darnell Dockett.
Darnell Dockett. He got Arizona.
Cards. Okay.
Sam got the Buccaneers. Simeon Rice. It's not dude. Well, Fat said Simeon Rice. He should be in the Hall of Fame too. But that's another. He should be in the Hall of Fame too. He the only one from that Tampa 2 not in there now. Now that Rondé's in.
Rondé's in where?
Well, all of them was better than him. All of them was better than him.
They was.
But Simeon was nice though. Simeon.
Man, Simeon's been off of being on the line with Warren Sapp.
Give me
Josh Freeman.
No, she said Bucks.
Josh Freeman.
Oh my God, she trash.
Bucks are only favored by 3.5.
So it's a pick 'em, pretty much. And
if Jacoby Brissett need a quarterback out there, go just might as well just throw one out there.
Fat said the Buccaneers. He said Simeon Rice. All right. Next game is Rams versus Carolina. Give me Hall of Fame semifinalist Torrey Holt. Be in the Hall of Fame. The only member of the greatest show on turf, not Hall of Fame. It's a damn travesty.
One of the biggest spreads, 10.5 points in the Rams, as if anybody didn't think that was going to happen.
Let me get the
Chris Rams, Sam Rams.
Quite possibly the third best defensive tackle of all time in there.
The what?
Quite possibly the third best defensive tackle of all time in Aaron Donald.
And who's second?
Yeah, let me choose that. Yeah.
I want to know who's second.
Warren Sapp.
Okay.
Who won?
Reginald.
Oh yeah, you can't put him because you can't put him at the best DN. I get it.
I thought he.
Fat said Marcus Dupree. Wow. Nessa said Nelly. Hey, Fat, you can find me in St. Louis. That's
I'll go St. Louis Battlehawks head coach Anthony Beck.
Wow, Anthony Beck. All right.
Give me the university. Give me the tight end U. In a couple of years, y'all understand. It's very own Matthew Stafford. You heard?
It's I was talking about.
I was Air Force. That bag also Air Forces right now.
What is that, Cody?
I was telling my wife the other night. During the Sunday night game that it's hard to believe that my favorite player in the league does not play for my own team.
All right,
that's Matthew Stafford. So
that's nice. Next game, well, it's Trails Saints versus Nessa's Dolphins. Gee, this game. We know that there was never shut up.
Anybody know? You want to guess who's favored in this ball game?
Nobody. The Dolphins.
It's the Dolphins by 6.
Yeah, the Dolphins. I'm gonna pick Nessa's and JoJo's.
All right, what I missed? What did I miss?
Dolphins and Saints.
Oh my Lord, this game's gonna be terrible.
Sam got the Saints. Chris got the Dolphins.
Surprisingly,
Let me.
not terrible.
Pat got the Dolphins.
Give me the best thrower of the football we probably ever seen. You heard?
One Daniel Marino.
Pick up Devin Neal if you need a running back. Pick up Devin Neal from the Saints.
Pick up whoever is the Steelers running back.
Jalen Warren.
He already gone.
Kenneth Gainwell.
Kenneth Gainwell. I think he might be going on our shit too.
Caleb Johnson.
Oh, that nigga said he gonna lose the Bills. Go ahead, choose him.
All right, next game.
I got a Dominican Sue. I got a Dominican Sue.
We got Dominican Sue.
Give me Ronnie Brown.
Wildcat.
Fuck him all the way around.
Boss.
Don't we all love Wildcat?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
next game.
They're the
Falcons, Falcons versus the Jets.
Nobody.
Lowest slate. Lowest scored on the slate. That's terrible when you have Bijan Robinson in this game, and this is a fucking like the lowest total. 39.5 points. Actually, no, the lowest total was the Cleveland and 49ers game. But Atlanta's only favored by 2.5.
We should be fired.
Having Bijan and Drake London involved in this game, that line being that low is crazy.
Yeah, 39.5 points. 2 points to the 2.5 to Atlanta. Kirk Cousins sucks.
Yeah. But the Jets even was sorrier. I got
you picked
Whoa! You said he be what?
Andre. That's what I thought I was saying.
The Flames rise into the top.
That's right.
Jets. Sam picked the Jets.
All right.
We got Cody and Nick.
Seahawks.
I got Muhammad Wilkerson.
The Jets.
Who you got,
Jets. Jets.
Oh, Falcons. Oh,
Falcons. And then Cody got
Let's go. Bryce Petty.
Ugh.
Christian Hackenberg. I don't care. Pick one.
They're both trash. Yeah, that was Jets.
They're both Jets.
All right, Vikings versus the Seahawks. Sam Darnold.
My boy Cortez Kennedy.
Seattle's favored by 10.5.
They should be.
Sam Darnold, the new Sam Darnold.
Hey, imagine regretting not going after Sam Darnold or re-signing him.
Yeah, that's
what the Raiders are feeling right now too.
Seahawks with Chris. Vikings for Sam. Sea Chickens for Nessa, and obviously Fat. Hey, Fat,
Absolutely.
which Warm Moon?
Fuck that guy. Absolutely fuck that guy.
Cody, we understand, Cody.
I hate that guy. I fucking hate that guy.
Cody, who you got?
Obviously the obvious answer, but I'm trying to think of something witty. Let's go. Let's go Percy Harvin. Oh shit, my bad.
Which one?
Let's go with Douglas Baldwin.
Doug Baldwin. Okay. All right. Next game. It's out here in LA. It's Knicks Raiders versus the Chargers.
Oh my lord. Wait, it's the second game, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I got Richard Seymour.
Chargers by 9.5.
Richard Seymour.
Well, I guess they're going to the Hall of Fame. So give me Drew Brees.
Chargers.
Sam, obviously, Nessa says the Bolts. Sam says the Raiders. Chris says the Chargers. What up, JT? Bo Jackson. Shout out to Bo Jackson.
Who said?
You heard?
Oh. Who Fat said if I can pick? And then Cody.
The other guy that's going to go to the Hall of Fame, that's going to surprise you.
Philly Riv. And his bolo tie.
He's gonna piss you off. Like he's gonna piss you off because he's gonna be the one that pisses us off that gets in first ballot. Because they're gonna tie him. They're gonna make the saga and tie him to Drew Brees. Which I think it would be funny as shit if they just tied all three of the quarterbacks together and put them all in at the same time, just so that they could we just make this WWE at this point.
All right. We'll see. Next game, Mark's Bills versus the Steelers in Pittsburgh.
Buffalo is only favored by 3.5. That's disgusting.
No, it's not. Have you seen Buffalo play?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Troy Polamalu.
Thurman Thomas. Buffalo by 3.5, Chris. Sam said the Bills.
Let's go.
We got 2 more games left and we out of here.
I got Sam Adams.
Chris said Bills. Sam Adams.
Chris said Bills. Nick said Bills. I don't know why.
The guy that was the punter, Brian Moorman. Didn't he try in the Pro Bowl and get destroyed?
Mm-hmm.
That's the guy got destroyed by Sean Taylor?
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Brian Moorman. Yeah, Sean Taylor destroyed him.
All right, go ahead, John.
Pro Bowl was good.
All right, next game, my Broncos versus shout out to our girl Nova. Our girl Nova gave birth, I believe. My Broncos versus her Commanders. You know where I'm going.
I got Malik Jackson.
Yes, Wall Nation, let's go.
USC, let's go.
Right, he was at USC first.
Yeah, he got up out of here when the sanctions happened. But he went to Birmingham, so fuck him.
Yeah.
He went to Birmingham, fuck him.
Who did Fat say last game?
Fat? Well, Fat, he said Ted Washington.
Oh, he picked Buffalo?
All right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Malik was over there with it was him and what was the running back that went to UCLA? Fuck how his name was. I used to work with this nigga too. That's fucked up. All right, go ahead.
Fat said Peyton Manning. Oh God, not Tebow.
Who Chris said?
Chris said Broncos.
Give me
really Nessa.
Give me
yep.
Out of running back no Sean Moreno, you heard?
Now go get this dub. By the way, no Sunday night lights. Don't ask.
Clinton Portis.
Don't ask. No, there's no Sunday night lights for this game, people. This game's not marquee. Holla at me in 2 weeks.
Portis. But the Denver version.
Yeah, the one we trade. Well, we trade him for a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Jake Plummer. Let's go there. We could go there.
Next game.
And then the final game Monday night, the Patriots versus the Giants. Give me another Hall of Fame semifinalist in Vince Wilfork.
New England is favored by 7.5. And I think we might get Jackson Dart back.
Give me Ty Law.
That's it, Terry Glenn. Ohio State Patriots for Chris. Sam said Patriots. Nessa's on some killer shit because she says Aaron Hernandez.
The other person that's going to piss you off that gets into the Hall of Fame eventually, or maybe piss off Nick, Adam Vinatieri.
All right. And that's all our picks. Are we going to get up out of here? Wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. Be safe.
Y'all go ahead and finish it. I got it.
No, we're going to get these clips out. But we want to make one announcement for Mark Lee. We get up out of here. We're thankful for all our support from everybody. And it wasn't for y'all support. Sports for You will not have reached 500 subscribers on YouTube. So thank y'all for those 500 subscribers and also for the 350,000 views on YouTube. We'll see. No show Friday. Happy birthday, Sophie. Daddy loves you. We'll be back. We'll be back next Tuesday. Subscribe. Enjoy your holiday. Check me out on Sports for You Wrestling on Wednesday. The Survivor Series watching along on Saturday. and we'll be back here next Tuesday. This is Sports for You. I'm John. That's Mark. That's Nick Freeze. That's Cody.
What do do?
And we'll see y'all in a week's time. Be cool, everybody. Enjoy your Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ram, raw, dog, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, rat, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ram, raw, dog, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, beans, greens, potatoes.